Hello everyone, this is Stan and welcome back to Boston Treasure Hunters and another episode of World Coin Wednesday. What you're looking at is all the discards of just over 5 pounds of world coins that I purchased off of eBay. This was actually a really good hunt. Unfortunately, I have lost the first 6 minutes of the video. Yes, so what this is going to do is jump right into the middle of it, but definitely stay to the end. You're going to love it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so we're back, and as you can see, there's only 5 countries. I'm trying to put more light on this here, because it seems like it's coming out dark in the camera. I hope it isn't too dark for you guys. But we do have, actually, right here, this one here I called a nickel, and it's not. It's actually 15 cents, which is pretty cool. I did not realize that. It's from the Bahamas, 15 cents, so that's going in. Then we have 2 there from, I believe that is Belgium. Then we have Belize, Bermuda, and a couple more from Brazil. Again, I believe all the ones from Brazil went in as well. So far, this is a very small batch that I have. There's a lot going into the collection. I am thrilled. Let's keep going. Okay, here are all the countries with the letter C. The top 2 stacks are all Canadian 1 cent. Oldest being 1960. So there's a couple young heads in there. I did see a bird cent. Did see the 50th anniversary of the Queen's inauguration, I guess is the word to use for that, but none of those probably going into the collection. I'm almost positive of that. Next one we have is Chile with a 100 peso, another 100 peso, 5 pesos, and 20 centavos. Then over here we have 50 colones and 1 cologne from Costa Rica, and then down here we have Colombia with 200 pesos, 100 peso, 50 peso, and 1 peso. I'm going to match these up against the collection, and I'll be right back. Okay, for the letter C, we ended up with 2 going into Chile, a 5 peso and a 1 peso, and then 3 going into Colombia, 100 peso, 50 peso, and a, right there, 1 peso. Well, we'll be back with the letter D. Okay, and a correction, there will not be any countries with letter D. We don't have any, as well as the letter L right here, O, Y, Z, and W, and X. So we're going to jump right into the letter E. Okay, here are all the countries that begin with the letter E. The top 2 rows are all from England. There's always a lot of coins from England, and as big as my collection is, I'm still finding holes to fill within that. Then down here, we have Ecuador and then the East Caribbean territories right there. So what I'm going to do is match these up to my collection, see what's going in, and I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and this is everything that's going into the collection. One mistake I did make, I call this a 1 shilling. It's actually a 2 shilling. That is going in. Most of these are from the 40s, 50s. There is no silver here. We have the 1 shilling, 50 pence. The one up top there is a 1973 commemorative. Then we have 10 pence, 5 pence, a couple different versions of that, and an 1898 halfpenny going into the collection as well. Other than that, we do have 1 coin from the Eastern Caribbeans from the 60s. With that, I'll be right back with the next batch. Okay, for countries that begin with the letter F, the top 2 rows are all from France. And then we have 2 more coins here from Fiji. Again, I'm going to match these up against the collection, show you what we have. But first, we do have 10 francs, 5 francs, 1 franc, half franc, 20 centimes, 10 centime, and another 10 centime, excuse me, with the hole in it. Then down here, we have coins from Fiji. We have 50 cents and 10 cents. So with that, I'll be right back. Okay, and this is what we have left. From the coins from France, we have 2 1 francs, 1966 and 1963, it looks like. I can't make out the date, sorry. On the 20 francs, there is a 1950 as well as a 1963 as well. And then we have a 1936 10 centimes, sorry, on those 3. Then down here from Fiji, we have a 50 cent. I believe that was 1990, and then a 2009 10 cent. I'm going to add those into the collection, and we'll be back with the next letter. Okay, and for the letter G, we have the countries Germany, Greece, and Guatemala. For Germany, we have 1 Deutschmark, 50 Pfennings, 10 Pfennings, 5 Pfennings, 2 Pfennings, and 1 Pfennig. And all over the years, they never changed the sizes of their coins right here. They always kept them the same size, which is great, unlike a lot of other countries. I find that awesome. Then for Greece, we have 20 drachma and 5 drachma. Then down for Guatemala, we have, whoop, I flipped that one the wrong way. That is a 25 centavos and a 1 centavos. I'm going to match these up against the collection, see what we have, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here goes what we have left from the letter G. We ended up with 3 1 Deutschmark, the oldest being 1950, a 50 Pfennig, excuse me, from 1950. Then this one here, I believe, was 1876 with a mint mark of C. It's either a C or a G. I put it down as a C as it's the higher mintage one. I had to take a close look at that under the scope to be accurate on that. Then over here on the 5 Pfennig, we have one from 1900 with a mint mark of a J. I don't know exactly where those mint marks are, which province they're from. Then on Greece, we had 1988, 20 drachmas. Then in Guatemala, excuse me, we had 25 centavos and 1 centavos as well. I'll be right back with the next letter. Okay, for the letter H, we just have Hong Kong. I already went through them. We have a 1960 with the mint mark H. The other one, I believe, is KM. There's 2 different mint marks on these. We have the second one that is going to the collection. And we have a 1970. It was 1978. So, and that is going in as well. We'll be right back with the next. Okay, everybody, so what I have in front of me here is actually going to speed this whole process up a lot for you guys watching it, not necessarily for me, but we have India, Iceland, then we have Jamaica, and Kenya. So I combined a few of the letters together. There was more coins here, but those particular countries I ended up not needing. These have already been added into the collection. So let me show you real quickly what we have here. We have 2 rupees, 1 rupee, and a 5. I want to say it's Paze, I believe. I'm probably butchering that really bad. Then we have a 10 Aurora from Iceland. Then down here with Jamaica, a $10 and $20. And lastly, a 1 shilling from Kenya. I'm probably going to keep on combining multiple letters to speed this video up a bit because it's probably already been really long. But for that, I'll be right back. Okay, here we have the letters M and N. There are no O's. This is the only coin coming from Mexico. There was a whole slew of them, but this is the only one that we needed, and that was a 10 centavos. Then down here we have a coin from Malta, 1 cent. Down here we have Norway, 25 ore. And then we have a couple coins from New Zealand. They are 20 cents and 10 cents right there. Okay, so we're back. These are all the coins just begin with countries with the letter P. We have the Philippines up here. Not a bad little batch, as I have a lot of Philippine coins, so to see this many I was quite happy with. Then we have a couple down here. These are Portugal. Then we have Peru. It's a really beat up 10 centavos. Down here we have Poland, which is a 20 groski, I believe. Let me just flip that over. Yes, 20 groski. Then we have 2 down here from Panama. This is a 1966 quarter Balboa. Had it been a half or a full Balboa, would have been silver. Unfortunately, not the case. However, over here we did get silver. Look at that. 1944, 3/4 silver, 20 centavos. And then from Portugal, 0.65 AU, 2.5 escudos, 1946. Absolutely love finding silver. Really made this hunt worth it. Let's move on. Okay, so we are back with the R's and the S's. The top ones up here are all from Russia. These have all already been added into the collection. The first one over here to the far left is actually a commemorative. It's a 1965 1 ruble. I believe it's celebrating the 20 Years' War. Then we have 2 ruples and another 2 different types of 1 ruples. And we have 50 kopecks, 20 kopecks, 10, 5, 3, and 1. So pretty cool that I got a lot of Russian coins. A lot of those did go into the collection. Down here we have a 10 bani from Romania. Then on the S's we have a Singapore, which I believe was 5 cents. Yes. Then we have 1 peseta from Spain. And this one here I thought might have been Switzerland, because I looked at this side here and I saw what I thought was the wording they have on there, but no, it's actually a 20 Lupa from Croatia. So oops on me. We'll be back with more. Okay, so as far as the ones that are separated by alphabet, these are the last of them. We have two from Turkey. We have a 1 lira and a 50. I'm going to call it a kuros. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully I am. Then we have a 1,000 dong, excuse me, 2,000 dong from Vietnam, and 50 centimos from Venezuela. What I'm going to do next is the euros. Okay, and here are all the euros that I added into the collection. The first one we have here is Austria, and that was a €2. Then we have a couple from France, which is a €2, and another €2. Then down here we have a €5, and this is from Spain. And then we got one from Portugal, which is a €1. Well, that's going to close it up for this video here. Obviously, move my arm out of the way, the finds of the hunt were right there. Euros are cool, but definitely finding silver is awesome. These are all going to be added into the collection, and let me show you something I did that I shouldn't have. With the exception of these two here, which are labeled and ready to be put in the collection, I didn't label any of these as I wasn't expecting to have a lot of coins. And as you can see, I got a box and a half here. In total, there was exactly 50 countries that we got to add into the collection, which is amazing. I'm actually going to show you how much is left out of that 5 pounds. So there you have it. 2 pounds, 4 ounces of coins still left, and that's after all the tokens and all the coins I took out of it. So I definitely underestimated how many I'd be adding to the collection. Well, that's going to end it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did making it. Until next time, happy hunting.